Alright class, so today we're going to learn about PERMA. What is PERMA exactly? Well, PERMA is just an acronym describing a model created by Martin Seligman. Martin Seligman was the founder of the positive psychology school of psychology. But Professor Metcalf, you still didn't explain what PERMA is. Well, see, the P stands for positive emotion. The E stands for engagement. R stands for relationships. M stands for meaning. A stands for accomplishments. So PERMA. Together, they make PERMA. P and PERMA. What does positive emotion mean? Well, it's simple. It means having a positive disposition. So that doesn't mean that we're always supposed to be happy and you're going to be happy 24/7, because that's just unrealistic. Let's be honest. We're not always happy. But it's having a positive disposition. So it means that you're not to let things bring you down. And this is the building block for the rest of PERMA, so it's pretty important. Why not give it a try? I mean, life sucks and we'll always throw you curveballs. So what do we do, guys? Just remember, smile. So the E in PERMA, what does engagement mean? Wait, Ziggy, stop doing that. Sorry, guys, I gotta go get my cat, but I'll leave you guys with my colleagues to explain the rest of PERMA.
The E in the PERMA approach stands for engagement. It means the level of engagement in any of your favorite activities, whether it's playing video games, sports, baking, or just hanging out with friends. You may notice that when you aren't feeling too good, whether it's mentally or physically, you tend to withdraw from some of those activities for whatever reason, whether it's you're too tired, you don't want to do that activity right now, or you feel like you might ruin the mood somehow, which you won't, but it can feel like that sometimes. The thing is that you need to engage. You need to go and do some of these activities still, because without it, you may feel a little bit more guilty. You may feel a little bit more lonely. And you need to become more active, more engaged. So, if you don't feel as good, maybe you should still engage, but to a different level. And that's okay. So if you play video games, maybe try a less stressful video game. If you play sports, cheer on the other members. If you bake some of your favorite comfort food. And if you hang out with friends, it's okay if you suggest something low stress, like just watching TV. You guys are still together, and that's what matters. So engage.
Alright guys, I'm back. So the R in PERMA stands for relationships. It's pretty basic, but very important. So there are several forms of relationships. There's friends, colleagues, parental relationships, and of course everybody's favorite, romantic. See, we as humans, we need social groups. We need to be accepted. We need to feel loved. We need to feel heard, and we need to feel understood. So there's a difference between being an introvert who likes to stay at home and having no relationships at all. And see, having no relationships at all will make you very upset. It makes you feel alone. It makes you feel lost.
Relationships to others or social interactions. This is measured by how people steadily react to good news. The response of positive psychology for reactions can be seen as constructive and active. An active constructive response is directly telling someone a constructive statement. These responses show enthusiasm and support towards the person and topic of conversation. For example, a friend asking another friend how their day is going.
Next, we have the M in PERMA, and this stands for meaning. So the M in PERMA stands for meaning, and in my opinion, this is probably the hardest one to find your own version of. And I mean, we're all different, and so we're all going to have different meanings in life, and it's up to you to find your own. But that doesn't mean it's any less important. In fact, I believe it's the most important one. I mean, what does meaning, for lack of better words, mean? Well, it means, what is your purpose? What are you passionate about? Well, for some, it's art, and for others, it's religion or spirituality. And for parents, it could be their kids, or we're in college right now, so it could be school. And for society, it can mean your career. And don't get me wrong, your meaning and purpose will change constantly. I mean, we evolve as humans, we change, we grow, and so will our meaning and purpose. So this is just a little side note, because I know finding a purpose can be very hard and challenging for people, especially in college. I mean, we're supposed to figure ourselves out while we're trying to make the plans for the rest of our lives. So I thought I'd give you my own personal story to, help you guys, in any way that I can. So I've always had a knack for, figuring people out, and I've always enjoyed helping people, and I've always been fascinated by psychology. Like, I remember even being in like a freshman in high school and reading psychology books. But Western society has convinced us that materialistic goods is the goal. It's the end all be all, and it's not. I mean, if you look at celebrities who are rich and famous, they have jets, they go on fabulous vacations. Then they still commit suicide. I mean, look at Robin Williams. I mean, it's sad death. He was a very funny person, but he had so much pain on the inside. So, I was always told, don't do psychology. You won't make any money. Well, I did business for 3.5 years, in college at UL. And then one day I woke up and I was like, I don't have any passion for this. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care about what I'm doing. And I knew it. I knew I was just chasing the money, but I thought money would have made me happy, you know? And so one day I found my purpose, it's to help people, through psychology. And, you know, um, I want to help people through the negatives of life and the roadblocks that we all have to go through. I want to, like, they're going to go through it regardless of my help or not. But I want to prevent them from having to go down the same path I did, because it took me so long and it took me a lot of pain, a lot of struggle to figure myself out. And so if I can help somebody, take away half of it or even a quarter of that, then I feel like I would have done my goal. I would have done my job. I would have fulfilled some purpose in my life. And,
The A in PERMA stands for accomplishment. Having set goals and making a conscious effort to reach those goals are important to a person's happiness. Achievement helps to build a person's sense of accomplishment and self-esteem. Achievement also helps a person achieve self-belief. And when one has self-belief, it gives them resilience. Achieving something allows you to grow and flourish. By achieving your set goals, that allows you to make new ones. Every time you achieve something, big or small, you are growing. And with that growth comes well-being and happiness.